Hey everybody, welcome back to Franchise. My name is Jeff.
And my name is Scott.
And today we're doing post-commentary here on Twisted Metal Black.
Yeah, and we're not doing post-commentary for the same reason that you've probably seen us do post-commentary on other episodes. We didn't lose audio or anything like that. We just found playing Twisted Metal Black requires so much of our intense observation and attention that we just look at that shit.
Bye-bye. Oh, you took somebody with you too.
Yeah, fucking outlaw. Hell yeah.
You took him with you.
Well, that's what he gets for not driving in the, on the line.
What if he's like trying to pull you over on the way down? He was like, woo, woo, woo. You fucking go off the thing, and he's really dedicated to his job. He's like pull over.
You're plummeting well over the speed limit.
Exactly.
Speed limit on these rooftops is 15 miles per hour. I guess it would be if you could drive on rooftops. That would be probably. It's like parking lots, right?
They would have to be some pretty damn sturdy roofs for you to be able to drive on them, you know?
You ever drive up in like on a road or in a lot or something like that, and you see the speed limit, and you're just like, no, like you're just immediately just like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, for example, our road out here, we have like a 25 mile an hour speed limit.
Oh, yeah.
I do at least 40 to 45.
Dude, me too, man.
It should be that, you know? It should be that.
Well, okay, like, if you read... This is going to be a weird thing to do commentary about. I guess, though, we're doing it with the right game, where we're driving the whole time.
Good point.
In real life, there's like this whole set of rules and reasonings behind why a certain area is whatever speed it is. Right? Like, you know, like most normal, like, rural areas are, like, baseline 35, right? But if they're congested, then it's 10 miles slower. You know what I mean?
Cheated there.
Huh?
I got cheated there. I tried to hit that.
Look at you just spawned and you just immediately backed off.
Well, it looks like we're starting that one over.
Yeah, we actually had to try this a couple of times. I think I just saw a Sith Lord on the screen.
That was funny.
I'm gonna try to like freeze frame that and put that up here in a second. I think it was right when it said like replay quit. It looked like a fucking statue of like a Sith Lord or something.
That's awesome.
I never noticed that. Oh, look at me. I totally didn't make it. I think I thought that I could just like drive down there because I just saw the wide open expanse, but I didn't see the drop off, and I just went. Ah.
I like this level a lot though, as it seems to be a nod to Rooftops from Twisted Metal 2, and then being the fact that David Jaffe was the one. He was responsible for pretty much how this game went, aside from Incog making the game, which. I could see some of the Incog things in there that I probably don't like so much, but other than that, I think they've done a pretty damn good job and made a pretty damn good game.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, David Jaffe and Scott Campbell came back for this.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, Scott Campbell was the driver of the car Spectre in Twisted Metal 1.
Yeah.
Remember Bruce Campbell's brother?
That's right.
That's
awesome. I remember that now.
Yeah, that was really cool. Oh man, that drifting almost gets me to drift right off the side of these buildings so many times. It's ridiculous.
See, I don't even go down and explore all that shit you're exploring down there. I'm just like, nope. Well, I'm cool with this big open area up here. I like it here.
I saw that there were all these weapons, and I was like, oh. So I just wanted to grab a bunch of missiles and stuff. Because if you haven't put it together from watching us play, my strategy centers on two things. One, get a shit ton of missiles. Two, get the variable weapon. The thing that's either a satellite, a zoomie,
they're the best.
Or a reticle. If it's a reticle or a zoomie, I try to set up using that weapon. And if it's a satellite, I probably don't use it because that thing is just so fucking user unfriendly that I can very rarely get it off. Right?
Yeah.
That's what she said. But yeah. Fucking that's what she said joke. I am the height of comedy, sir.
Oh no. Wow. You got
I got so
frozen.
Lucky, dude.
I know you got frozen and knocked down there.
When I remember my feelings when I was going off of that too. I was like, oh god, this is a drop off, isn't it? And then I just landed on a roof and I was like, oh snap.
You know what? Oh, you see, I was trying to push. I was trying to freeze him and push him off.
That was a great tactic.
Man. I was trying.
Probably inspired from that time that he kind of threw himself.
Oh, there it goes. Oh,
so close.
Again, I'm working on it, man.
Do you remember what we discovered, like, at one point that, like, really helped us win?
Oh, yeah. Not that, obviously. But, yeah.
But you unlocked the sewers by plummeting into the sewers, apparently.
I'm in there. I'm in the sewers. Yeah, I do. It's how incredibly stupid the AI is and how, like, narrow-minded they are. They'll just come after you.
Dude,
like,
right there, look. It's
like
the statues of the Sith Lords.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them right there. I can't believe I never noticed that before.
That's awesome.
It's pretty fucking cool, man.
Oh, there we go. I knocked one off.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm employing some old school...
Was it a yellow? Was it Warthog?
I think so.
Oh, right. Save unlocked items. Yeah. I was like, did we die already? Oh, we did die. Maybe you died.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God.
Doing the same shit I did. I remember, like, during playing the game, you were criticizing me about backing off as soon as I started, and then you go and do it.
I was probably acting all fucking superior about it, and then I just, like, backed up.
When you start? You did the same thing. That's hilarious.
It's pretty classic.
But, there I go. Oh. We are awful. Like, we've got all this rooftop and we're fucking falling off, dude.
We are masterful Twisted Metal players, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, man. It's hilarious.
I don't... There's like this whole, like, rooftop church over here. Have you ever heard of a rooftop church?
No, never.
And in front of the rooftop church, there's statues of Sith Lords. Is it a Sith temple?
That's the only thing I could think of.
Are we going to find like a holocron in there and it's going to teach us like ancient Sith secrets and we can overthrow the Jedi with?
That would be wicked awesome.
What the fuck are we driving these cars around? I want a lightsaber. I want a big lightsaber stuck on the front of my car.
No, dude.
I just want to do donuts. And just cut a bunch of cars in half.
Just, throw the lightsabers and have them come back, you know?
I wonder if you could knock that sign down. I've driven by it a few times, and while I was playing, it never occurred to me, but now that I'm watching us play, I'm like, I don't know why I never tried to shoot that sign down.
You know what I think's pretty dangerous?
Hanging out next to that?
Having a wrecking ball on the roof having a wrecking ball swing around on the roof that it's on.
I almost get hit by it like a million times. Well, I was trying to like fight dudes here because I thought, one of them might be stupid and kind of linger and then get hit by the wrecking ball and get knocked off. Uh-huh. It didn't work. It never worked.
I like your tactics though because you're doing more of drawing the enemy in, like luring them into traps and shit like that, and that actually ended up being one of the things that got us to win this match here.
Yeah, it was a happy accident.
Realizing how stupid the AI is and how they'll just come straight for you, they ignore anything that's in the road.
And that's really the trick to doing well at especially this particular Twisted Metal, is not so much just straight playing well, but exploiting the AI. Like the AI has weird quirks about it, and you have to, once you learn them, fighting them becomes a lot easier.
Well, yeah, one might consider that a cheap tactic to use because if you're not like just destroying them with your own weapons. But the thing is, that's where the enemy goes. Where I went, right down that fan.
You know what I liken it to? Shit, we died again. This is what I liken it to. Okay, Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. Okay, in Dark Souls, you sometimes have to deal with hacker players. Okay. And basically, they'll use modding or hacking to turn their character into some kind of character. Like a character with infinite health or just an extremely large amount of health. Or, I don't know. They'll give themselves some kind of weird advantage, right? So, in order to beat them, you have to kind of like come up with these tactics that exploit the mentality of the kind of person who cheats on that level.
Gotcha.
Right? So, like, for instance, if a dude's got infinite health and he literally cannot be killed with a weapon or conventional means, then, like, you'll kill him with gravity.
See, that, I think, like, what you've employed here is it's kind of like a way of evening the odds. Since the enemy has infinite specials, superior handling, which is actually perfect handling. They have perfect handling, and when they take off, they're already at their top speed when they take off.
Yeah, they go 0 to max, like, almost immediately.
Yeah, they don't have to speed up. They just go. They're there. So in order to kind of like to fight against
check this out.
How unfair it is.
Look, he just drove right off into there. And that's when I was like, oh, we should hang out around these holes. And I think, like,
anywhere there goes another one. He was chasing me. He was chasing me.
Yeah. It was, and that was the moment where we were like, wow, shit, we just got 2 free kills. Now we could actually win this.
Yep.
And I think that was like, and it was an accident. It wasn't like I was like, I'm going to lure people into these holes. It wasn't until I saw a fucking warthog just drive into one like a dumbass that I was like, oh, snap.
He did, too. And honestly, you know, that's how you got to play this game. You got to pretty much exploit the enemy's, like, the stupid AI.
Oh, yeah. Like, look over here. See this vehicle? This vehicle is not moving. Okay? You know why?
Yeah, because no one's around him.
Well...
And he's not he doesn't have the AI.
He's not the prioritized AI right now.
Exactly. So he's just kind of hanging out.
Right now, the bigger AI, or the bigger enemies are being prioritized for AI right now. So, like, manslaughter, warthog if he were still alive, junkyard dog, sweet tooth if he weren't controlled by you, that kind of thing. Yep. Dark side if she weren't controlled by me. Like, the big vehicles get prioritized with the AI first, and they become pursuant.
Yeah.
And then it just goes down the line in, like, terms of size of cars. It seems to be mostly based on size of cars. Now, I might have it off a little bit, but for the most part, it seems to follow that pattern.
Yeah, and these are things that you might think, like, were researched, but honestly, these are things that they're based on experience of playing the game.
Yeah, they were just patterns that we noticed while we were playing. Like, Jeff works a much more hectic schedule than I do. So while Jeff was at work, I was like, well, I'm going to practice some Twisted Metal because we're getting our asses handed to us.
Oh, we were, too.
And if I can beat said level by myself, then we'll both be better for it, right? So, like, I practiced with that mentality, and that's where I learned that certain enemies are pursuant at certain times.
Yep, and those are the tactics we employ, you know, and honestly, if you hadn't done that, we'd probably still be getting our ass kicked.
Fuck, maybe. I mean, it's really hard to say, but I feel like we probably would have we would have come out on top, but
we'd have put it together eventually. But you know, you having all the time to play,
it probably did cut a few losses off. Yeah, you're probably right. It
sped up the process, you know.
I'm not trying to pat myself on the back or anything about it, but you know, practice helps,
you know.
Obviously.
Definitely. It's definitely helped us.
I wonder if we even died on this, because I'm pretty sure we win this time around.
I think you're right.
Did I just see a sign that said Dark Castle on it?
Where on your screen?
It was just now on your screen, and it was right before that it was on my screen. I don't think it said Dark Castle. I think it's just something else. I was just like, oh my god, Dark Castle. That game sucked so fucking bad. You're remembering the AVGN episode of it.
Oh god, do I ever.
But that's what I thought I saw. Like, it's off to your left. Like, if you just... Oh, man. It's behind that thing.
Oh, it's on the other side of it?
Yeah, the words are on the other side. It's like big purplish neon lettering. I can't tell. I can't tell what it says.
Dark Castle.
Oh, that's a game that I would never want to play on the show.
No,
definitely
we're not going to.
Definitely not.
If you guys want to see some more torture, check out AVGN.
God, if you want to see torture, watch us play Twisted Metal Small Brawl.
Yeah.
I mean, but we haven't bitched enough about that fucking game, have we? I feel like that game is our fucking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I've played that game, and that game sucks.
Some games are just... I want to say unbeatable, but
I'll tell
because they're just that bad, you know?
Let me put
badly programmed?
If you don't know anything about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, let me put into perspective how bad it is. Okay? When I was still playing Nintendo games, oh shit, I think it's the end of the episode. I guess
to be continued.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you all that perspective in the next episode. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Woo! Woo!